Well, we're spreading manure on the sorghum. I got some good manure that's pretty dried out and everything, so I'm gonna spread it on here. A little thick right here, but I think it'll be all right. Get some rain, hopefully wash it in. So 170 and the new idea, manure spreader. The sorghum, you can tell, I thought it was gonna regrow from here, but it's regrowing right from the base, which I guess makes sense. I didn't really think about it, but it's starting to regrow. And we got I don't know, this area here, basically from that this way down towards here. I'm gonna try and spread this area. I don't have a whole lot of this manure, so put what I can on here, and we'll see how it does. But if you could use some rain, that would really help it. I see some of these here, I'm already growing from. So we'll see. Maybe it's supposed to do that. Not quite sure. So play it by ear. Hopefully get some rain to wash this in, and try and get a video of spreading. And loading up out of the manure barn there. So got my helper with me. We're get some manure spread today. So alrighty, we'll try and get a couple clips doing a few other things. Well, another load going out. Got lots to haul. This is the stuff that I'm putting on the sorghum. So it's pretty dry. There's stuff in the back that I don't want on the sorghum, but I'm starting to get into some of it. We're on the back side of the barn where I push all the manure out. In the manure barn here. Got the spreader loaded up, and we're headed out to spread another load. Probably got it overloaded, but that's what happens when you got a small spreader and you want a bigger one. So we'll get rid of this one and come back for another. I'll try and get a shot of spreading. Alrighty. Well, that load's spread out. This is the third load on this field. Fifth load today. Fifth or sixth. Kind of wanted to have more out, but had that guy come get that hay this morning, so that kind of slowed things down. But I know this isn't right. I got hay bales still out on the field, and I'm spreading manure on the field. I'm staying away from them. I might spread one more load on here. All my hay wagons are tied up right now, and I wanted to get spreading some manure, so this whole field is going to get coated. Sorry about the wind if it's affecting the audio at all, but this whole field is going to get spread with manure and plowed. And this is the field that I just picked up. It's the one I was cutting before the sorghum. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do with this field is put it into peas and oats and straight seed it with alfalfa in the spring. My first thought was to put sorghum in here. This is about 5 acres, and the field that I have sorghum in now, put sorghum in that, and give me about 8 to 9 acres of sorghum. But I have another field that's right close to the farm, right across the road, that has to get seeded down next spring for the landowners, for their horses. So, and I want to get a cutting off of that field next year, because I'm working it up, seeding it down. I'm going to get hay off it for a few years, and then they're going to have it back. So I'd like to get a cutting off that field next year, and that field is 5 to 7 acres. So I planned on, sorry about that wind if it's doing anything. I planned on seeding that down with peas and oats from the get-go. Well, problem is that's only 5, maybe 7 acres, and that's not going to be much peas and oats. At least I don't know what it's going to yield, but I can't imagine it's going to be a lot. So my thought is, if I put that into peas and oats, seed it down to hay, that's going to be red clover and timothy mainly, maybe a little brome grass. This piece back here I was going to leave for a few years, work it up, put it into sorghum, put it into peas and oats, spread manure on it. But since I'm doing that to the other field, I might as well put this into peas and oats, because they're right close. That'd give me, call that 5, there's 10 acres, and that'd be about 15 acres if I put my piece that's in sorghum right now into peas and oats next year. That'd give me 15 acres. Right close, right basically in my backyard. So, since I'm going to put this into peas and oats, I was thinking, well shoot, I might as well just seed it down. My plan is to seed it down anyways. Why not just do it, save myself working it up again. That's what the plan is right now. So, spread manure on it, plow it, get it all smooth as I can this fall. Next spring, get in here, seed it down. I think what I'm going to do, the no-till sorghum, that's on another field, which I think I'm going to go check that later on today. That, I think, is going to get put into all sorghum. That'll be about 13 acres, 14 acres. of sorghum. So that'll be enough sorghum for next year. Provided I like the sorghum. I mean, I like the tonnage I got off it, provided that I like the feed out of it. So yeah, that's what the plan is. I know it's a lot of probably confusing to a lot of guys, but that's what my plan is, I guess, right now. And that still might change, but we'll see. The bales, why they're out here, basically because I haven't had a chance to pick them up yet. And like I said, my hay wagons are all tied up right now. There's only 9 of them out here. I'm, like I said, maybe gonna spread one more load. I'm gonna stay away from them, the bales. And I'll get them picked up probably this week, maybe even Sunday, so I can finish spreading this field. I need to come through, bring the Kubota back here, and all these popples, small ones that are growing out, they all need to get cleared back to the original tree line. There's some more over here, and then there's some over there too. And I haven't went and looked, but on the other side of this tree line, it looks like there's maybe another acre I can clear out for the guy and turn into field. This field, I'm keeping this field. I'm not. This is just a deer camp, basically. That's what it is, a hunting camp. And he just wants something done with the field, so he prefers it into hay. So I'm gonna, which is fine with me. I'm gonna put it into straight alfalfa and probably make baleage out of it. As the alfalfa peters out, grass should come in. This didn't get baled up. Any spots you see that are still windrows, basically was a lot of weeds. Through this whole ravine was weeds. A little bit of grass up in there still, but I wasn't gonna go mess with it. For half a bale that I got, I would have gotten. And there's a couple spots up on that ridge up there. A lot of weeds, and there's a couple other spots that I went around that were pretty weedy. Mainly it was pretty actually nice grass, hay that I got off of here, but I just wanted to cut it to make it easier for working. So yeah, we're spreading manure. Maybe I'll go grab one more load and spread it out here. Then I gotta get going. I gotta go, and we're building a woodshed this weekend for my mom. So we gotta go mark out where the posts are gonna go. But tomorrow we can get at it early and hopefully get it done. This is a new idea. 215, I think, is the model number of it. It actually spreads pretty nice. I like these double beaters here before it comes to the paddles. It's an old girl, but like I mentioned before, it was my grandpa's. But it surprisingly spreads pretty nice on like hay ground if you have the right manure. Like I spread on the sorghum. That was pretty dry. Good stuff to spread. So, and of course I'm running with the 170. So yeah, pretty much what I'm up to today. And maybe I'll make a video of that no-till sorghum. I'm kind of curious to see how tall it is. Still undecided on what I'm going to do with that. If I'm going to try and cut it like now, this weekend, or next week, and maybe try and get a second cutting off it. It's getting late in the year now, or just letting it get tall, sacrifice some feed quality, and get tonnage off it. It's a little ways from the farm, so as far, I mean, hauling, I'm gonna have to obviously haul it home and wrap it right away, but it is a little bit of a haul. So that's what kind of worries me about letting it get so tall and having a bunch of bales to haul home. But I guess regardless, you gotta haul them home. Either way, you gotta haul them home. So we'll see what I decide on that, but I'll try and make a video of it. So, all right, well, I better go grab another load. Start at about 3:30, I think. Friday, August 23rd. So yeah. Well, if you guys like the videos, go ahead and comment, subscribe, and hit the like button, and I'll talk to you guys later.